How's it going, guys? Honcho here, and guess what? Yes, Deja Vu is kicking in, because it is Patch Notes Day, my dudes. Yep, just 1 week after the drop of 7.2, OWI has already been hard at work polishing up this latest update, or simply just rolling it in glitter. They've just dropped the 7.2.1 patch notes. It's a catchy number, promising fixes for the glitches and sprinkling in some sweet quality of life upgrades. And don't worry folks, this time we're keeping it short and snappy. No marathon here this time. But hey, if you dig what you see, hit that subscribe button for more Squad guides, gameplay and updates. Naturally, I won't be able to read through every single one, so link to the patch notes will be in the description down below. And I'll start off with some key ones here. We all know that 7.2 brought in the map voting and the ability to choose your faction and battalion. Well, a lot of people didn't realise that the information tab has been displaying incorrect information. What a surprise. It basically defaulted all the vehicles to 1 and withheld other bits of information, like your wife does when you ask her what's wrong. So now that that has been fixed, hopefully people will start voting for a bit more variety and not just spawn tanks every time. And along with this, they've also added the correct special characteristics for units to the voting screen info panel as well. A big quality of life improvement here. We all know what the end of round screen can be like. They are planning to update the squad chat only button to actually look like a button. Seems a lot of you guys didn't know about this feature in the first place, but after a week of this, I can see why they're wanting to make this more obvious. And to help server admins, they fixed player names not showing up during the end of round screens. So if you enjoyed being an edgelord during these end of round screens, you might want to pack it in or find yourself on the CBL. Now, to start off the list of fixes, they've sorted out a fix for a few things that caused various squad crashes. Those who rode in the open top 50 cal seat on the Striker MGS no longer get thrown out of the vehicle when it enters the water. However, if you take a quad bike into deep water, you and your passenger will get yeeted from your vehicle. Al Basra Invasion V1 has had a bug fixed that used to cause the Challenger main battle tank to spawn in upside down. The British Airborne was only getting 1 helicopter on a map that had boats. That has now been fixed to give them the correct allocation of 3. Scorpo Invasion V2 had a heli that would keep exploding on the landing pad. Now that has been fixed along with the Goose Bay Invasion, where a tank spawn would do the exact same thing. People's Liberation Army Amphibious Ground Forces now have their commander abilities back, and they've fixed Sunshine Island's main bases and points of interest not appearing correctly on the map in the layer information window. They've also fixed the ticket numbers, which had somehow become swapped on Sunshine Island Invasion V2. Yes, for a short while, attackers had 800 tickets and defenders had 200. You know, thinking about it, that could be an interesting concept in the future. They've also fixed the missing bike spawns on the Mutahar layers. And finally, they have updated the cap layouts for Yeeho RAS V2, Manikugan RAS V2, and Sunshine Island RAS V2. Oh, and in case you hadn't noticed, the change scope magnification level keybind stopped working with V7.2, which meant that the default key F no longer works to switch between the 1x and 4x zooms on optics that support this. To fix this, simply go to Settings, Controls, in the menu, in the Infantry section, and rebind the cycle scope magnification level keybind at the very bottom back to F. Like I said earlier, patch notes are in the description down below. I haven't included everything because, simply put, I haven't got the time. That sums it up for this video though. I have a few other videos in the work though, such as a breakdown as to exactly what you get in each battalion, and a video talking about the recent changes and tweaks to the infantry combat overhaul mechanics. Those will be out fairly soon, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you all for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in my next video, or you can catch me in my squad server, Dead on Dismount. Good night.